Welcome back. This is Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm Panic, or at least a spirit with quite good mimicry. And we are delving back into the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, where there is a little animosity between students getting out a good battle. And of course, personal preferences. Cursed spirits abound, with some over-evaluating their own skills and strength. When you come up against infinity itself, you start to realise, maybe I'm not all that hot shit. But having to see what we can achieve, what the students are able to come up with, I'm interested to see. If it means more good animation, more fights, more questionable interactions. Let's get into it. Starting off on quite a nice day, and not quite a nice group of people. Oh, he wouldn't press it. Nice. He has some level of who hated me die. Press it in an instant. That's an interesting way of looking at it, actually. Do your job. I mean, she works at a ticket booth. Was that... yeah, okay. The fact that he is a... you pay to go see a movie at least, don't know if it's good or not, and you have to listen to these people messing around. Being loud, being obnoxious. And, turn a blind eye as well. Good. School staff doing a good job. Of course she is. It's all a power dynamic. But what's he going to be able to do? Just go straight for the mental attacks on them. I mean, they might have hit the nail on the head there, but... oh, hello there. Mind your manners. I mean, if that's one way to get people to stop talking. Maybe some theatres need to employ it. Excuse me? I mean, that might be a fair punishment for talking in a movie theatre, but, Jesus. And how does he, this guy we're following now, tie in with the rest of it? Does he get caught up in the idea of retribution? Oh, he couldn't care less about them. But that's not the point. Oh, was it a used cigarette? Is that what they were trying to feed him? Were they special to you? Ah. We're following him on his journey down a darker path. Is this the idea of, the button at the beginning? Not to attack indiscriminately people that he doesn't like, but those that go after him first. If it's entirely in self-defense, then still. And I do want to see more of the other students, I've forgotten her name. Shit. But the one who can't actually see the cursed spirits without her glasses. Doesn't actually have cursed energy. Doesn't have anything. It's basically just a normal person with intense desires to show up her parents. And of course, the walking corpse that is our main boy there. And I see, yes, the one we were just following in the movie theatre appearing in the OP. Aha. So we're actually following up with like a crime scene of what happened. Did anyone investigate the cafe from before? There's a severe dose of radiation, or a severe allergy to wasps or something. I mean, being able to see curses is one thing. Being able to see the trace of the energy left behind might just be a... Look harder. Might be just an extension of that. At least give him a little praise. He managed to do it after one brief explanation. Okay, I like you. If only more could follow things through pure logic and facts, without letting emotion get in the way. Called in a friend that you can trust, with such a brand spanking bright suit. And of course he would be a ex-salary man kind of thing, with this kind of outlook on life. You can hand over the business cards and all the like usual greetings. Understood. Why? No, I agree. Fair enough. He just has a very grim look on the grind. If everything's equally bad, just take the thing that you're slightly better at, I guess. Okay. Without rules and regulations, what are we? Just a group of unorganized rabble. If you're actually able to prove him wrong and surprise him a little. Yep, and you'll be left down to the decision of that execution. If he's lucky. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a shit. It's a possibility. What was that cutout just there? Ah. They're being followed. There's another one. I see. One calling for a lunchbox, one for good detergent. They've got a strong attachment to something. Okay. Do a quick... I can't remember what the word would be. Assessment of the situation. Accumulation of little... how much have you suffered? He has seen the true dregs of society. Okay. Critical hit! The thing is, he can create the weak point at the 7-3 ratio, but... Ah, that kind of critical hit. Just... I mean, who else would he be talking to? What prize did they get? You know, it's a tough one. Are you listening to the lesson here or still trying to fight? Revealing one's hand is a pact that makes it more effective. I like that. I think we've been shown kind of the entire thing before. Nice. And the flick. And it was all with a... I was about to say, blade wrapped up. That's just how effective his weak point creation is. Now, what can Itadori do? He is still doing it! Is he manipulating the cursed energy this time? Still not good enough. So it turns into a regular punch with a little bit of cursed energy afterglow. Boom. Bam. That's actually kind of good. Get the initial hit in. If it lands, then extra damage. Divergent Fist. To be fair, could have a worse name. Yep. His unnaturally high aptitude for physical prowess. How bad does that sting? For the cursed spirit to be crying like that. Even if they are like a lower brand version. The watch? So if customers don't show up in photos, oh no, like what they've been, what we saw with the in the movie theater. So now you have to know. Well, once someone has been forcibly altered like this, is there any way of repairing the damage? Forcible alteration to be able to use cursed energy. I can see some people being interested in learning that kind of skill. Not the fact that you sliced them apart. Good. But he's getting quite a little bit angry. Having other people caught up in the mess when they'd got nothing to do with it, I can understand why he'd be a little pissed. Why has he got the poster in the back? Is he a fan of the movie as well? Special grade potential apparitions. Complete guide to Japanese apparitions. Is that in like the public perception of these mythologies and monsters? Mm-hmm. So, any kind of folktale story campfire thing that you talk about, it's just a collection of emotions that have taken shape and form. They're soon to be best of friends. Well, there's fear of the unknown, where we don't know what's down there. What's the third one back there? No, why don't you... Ah. Okay, that's something I could easily understand and get behind. if cursed energy and cursed spirits are born from desires being warped and shit like that, having the entirety of hatred, distrust, fear, anything negative, creating something of that degree. Well, went to the same high school. He was more caught up in the entire affair. And while he himself may not be unfortunately, that just means they're going to have to be tied to the hip for a while. With him being there, being kind of an accessory to all of this. They're being led to the answer. It's all risk assessment with this guy. You're wasting time, let's go! He's... Let's not get overly formal. Familiar, that's the word. Fuck it out. Let's hope they can actually park there. Don't have to fight cursed spirits, cursed energy, and parking tickets. What's in the... Ah, that's in the box. Is that a test to see if he can see them? What if you're walking down the street with that little cage and you just have random people who are not connected and not really been exposed to the world of Jujutsu sorceries and cursed energies, but they've still got the ability to see them. So what the fuck is that? I think with the idea of this one who can manipulate people and bodies and convert them like this, and while being so softly spoken, oh dear, he can lure in anyone with the simple truths. And if they're already in a dark place like this Junpei, oh no. Yay. I'd rather not. It's a love story that's not meant to be. Is it oh god. The most important of all the messages. Please wait, it's a matter of life and death. You have to hear what a penis. You've got to love when you've got the ever powerful ones like Gojo they can still just have fun with this, maybe? And in fact it is at the expense of an ex-salaryman who takes things by the book. I think the battle that we had with, Itadori and the mutated, warped people was the last thing on their minds before they were forcibly changed. You know, oh, detergent. Ooh, my lunchbox. And just imagine going about your daily business, your daily life, and getting caught up in all of this. Kind of like what we've felt with the restaurant and the cafe, and then they all went extra crispy. I think following on with this Junpei, you know, how it started off, what we knew of his character, the kind of things that he was subjected to, thanks to the whims and like mindless aggression of morons. You can see how he could be easily led down a path that's not so bright, with the idea of being able to stand up for himself, kind of thing, even if it is a little more mutatey, a little more Cronenbergy. But considering the opening and the fact that they're now tailing him and trying to figure out what's going on, maybe he'd be turned into a worthwhile companion who also knows a little bit about the culmination of human desires and fears. Oh, how the storylines converge. And we're on episode 9, so seems about right. If you've been enjoying Jujutsu Kaisen and you want to see more, consider letting me know. Leaving a like and a comment on the video helps out the channel. If you want to subscribe to not miss out, well, it gets you more videos and it gives me a little self-esteem boost. And some numbers. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Whether your work life is shit, or the life of a sorcerer is just as shit, maybe just find a little joy in it. And I'll see you in the next one. If you would like to go to the metaphorical movie theatre to see some outdated, possibly terrible effects, consider joining on to my Patreon, because alongside Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthia, Kite, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyville, Levi GR, Mega42, Dark Shadow 7899, Akane, Tori Jane, Wadi Saeed, and everyone else, I believe we can enjoy ourselves without the risk of any sort of mutation. Then again, we are watching anime, so it's toss-up sometimes.